Okay, if you are a thoughtful, reflective leader, maybe you're on the quieter side, you don't feel like the normal sort of alpha style of loud leader that's running around our workplaces, you might find that work is quite draining. It can be quite exhausting by the end of the day in this extroverted working world. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on what to do as a quieter, thoughtful leader. The first one is to safeguard your energy. Now, what I mean by this is to schedule downtime for yourself so you always have opportunities to recharge, maybe reflect, and do some quiet work so that you don't become overwhelmed and burnt out by the end of the day. Then when you do have to interact with people and run meetings and do all those leadership things, you'll have the energy in the tank to do that. The second thing I recommend is to have some sort of tool or reference to be able to make decisions which will help you to motivate yourself to do difficult things when you need to. One example of that is having a solid understanding of your own personal values. Now, I find with personal values, when I understand them well, they help me to motivate myself to make difficult decisions or take difficult actions that I know I should do, but I'm just not feeling like it. They also act as a good reference point for making decisions as well. So I think quieter leaders need to really get stuck into understanding their personal values really well, so you can use them to help you do the things that maybe you don't really want to do sometimes, that the more louder, outgoing leaders might be able to do more easily. The third thing I'd suggest for you is to get better at some of the extroverted leadership stuff. So as a quieter, thoughtful, reflective leader, you might actually, feel like you are a bit of a quiet voice in the room. People don't hear you as well as they could. So I'd suggest practicing things like public speaking, running meetings, giving feedback, having difficult conversations, all those sort of things that are traditionally extroverted type skills. We don't need to turn them into massive strengths, but we need to limit the impact they can have on our leadership. So those are 3 tips I recommend for the quiet, thoughtful, reflective leaders out there. Follow me for more tips for thoughtful, reflective leaders.